Thank you so much for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. So, with that, let's stay in touch. If you haven't connected with us, you can scan this code, and this will connect you to any of the things that we have to offer as far as communication goes. Of course, you know we have a lot of forms of communication, starting out with our Facebook page. With Facebook, we have our Special Olympics Arkansas Facebook page, but we also have our area Facebook pages so you can connect to your area specifically to see what's going on in your area at all times and stay connected that way. We also have our LinkedIn page that you can connect to as well if you have a LinkedIn account, and then as well as our Instagram. You can always connect with through Instagram as well. So now we are focused on the Soar Store. And of course, Soar Store for everyone means shopping. Right now, it is November, so that means it's time for Christmas, start getting those gifts together. And what a better way to give than maybe a Special Olympics item, shirt, tumbler, you name it. We have it. So with that, specialolympicsarkansas.org. Then on under the More section, you will find Soar Store. And when you click on Source Store, you'll see everything that we have to offer from shirts to hats, tumblers, you name it, it is there. So a lot of people have been asking about merchandise, especially during the events. They're like, hey, when are we getting more stuff? Here you have everything that you need throughout the year. So you can go here anytime, any event that's coming up, you can have it. One of the best features about the Source Store is you can change any color that you want. So if you click this hoodie, you can click any color that you want, and you'll be one of the only ones with that color. So all right, so for fundraising in the month of December, there's not much going on, of course, with the holidays coming up. But with that, everyone knows January means polar plunge time. If you have not been a part of a plunge, you have to get out there and see it, maybe jump in. But just get your feet wet the first time. You'll enjoy it for sure. But just to show you where to find information about the plunge, go to our website, specialolympicsarkansas.org. The fastest way to get it is just scroll down a little bit and you'll find this Polar Plunge logo right here for 2026. Simply click on that and this is how you get started. So right here you'll find all of the locations and dates for the Polar Plunges as well as the incentive. So again, if you raise a minimum of $50, this is what everybody's looking for, that t-shirt, such a pretty blue this year as well. But click $50 raise, you'll get that t-shirt. Then of course it goes on from there, from $250 to $499 raised, you'll get a t-shirt, a towel, and 3 tickets entered into the raffle, and so on. One thing with the raffle, you'll see the cash prizes for the raffle. Cash winner $500. There'll be 2 winners. You have a runner-up and then a $1,500 grand prize winner. So please keep that in mind. That's another incentive apart from the towels and t-shirts. So try to raise and have some fun with the plunge. But other than that, right here, if you look up top, you'll find the dates for all of the plunges. Whatever location you're looking to plunge, you can go to all of them if you want, of course, but you'll simply click on that date. January 31st, we'll go to Perigo. Let's say if we want to register there, the first thing you'll see is become a fundraiser or donate now. So if you want to start raising money to plunge, you'll start there. If you want to donate to someone's team, you'll go there as well. And then on every page, you'll find the location, information about the plunge, and all of that good stuff there. One thing, if you're competitive like myself, you'll go down here and see who's the top fundraiser and who has the most donors on at the Perigo Plunge. And I'm competitive again. I want to be up top, so I'll be checking that a lot. So with that, all of that information for each of the plunges can be found on those pages. Next, we have our new registration process and portal. This is for all athletes, partners, coaches, and volunteers. We want everyone to register here. First, we'll talk about just the registration process, and this is new for our athletes. But again, medicals are no longer required. There is a 4-page registration packet, and then each year after, there's a renewal form that needs to be sent in. And I'll show you all how to register and what the portal looks like here. But if you go to SpecialOlympicsArkansas.org, get involved. You can click on any one of these tabs in order to get to the portal. But here you can see the registration portal, also the new athlete registration packet link is there for the 4-pager. The renewal form is there as well, and another access to the portal. So this is just showing you where you can find that information. But with that, we're going to click on the registration portal, and this is what you'll look at. Again, we want everyone a part of your delegation to fill in, whether it's a HOD. Again, the HOD is the person oversees the paperwork and make sure everything's accurate. Your athletes, young athletes, unified partners, head coaches, you name it, anyone that is a part of your organization, we want them signed up here. So let's say if I click on head coach, this is just the general information, nothing that you all are unfamiliar with, but that way we can have all of that information as well. But again, with that, keep in mind that your HOD and possibly head coach will have access to this. Once you finish the portal, the HOD will get access, and this is kind of what it looks like. I am going to use Area 1 and Paragon because I know they have quite a bit that they have put in. But here you can see what all of that information looks like. All the way to the left, those random numbers, codes, that's something that we generate for everyone, so don't worry there. But if you go in one at a time through that registration piece, you'll be able to get everybody in there. But once you have access to your sheet, that's something we'll give you. You can go in here and put everyone in there manually, which it'll be a lot faster. So again, this is how we're tracking, but also with this, with the Excel files that we're using for competition, you can utilize your sheet and just copy who's coming to the competition onto that sheet as well as their events, and you're good to go. Unified Champion Schools update. Right here, you'll see there is a challenge each month that all of the Unified Schools are a part of. For December, it is Deck the Halls. When it ties to Unified Sports, Unified Flag Football is a team sport where everyone can shine in a different way. Find your quarterback, receiver, and practice pulling flags to get prepared for this sport. For inclusive youth leadership, have your unified club reach out to their school to write encouraging notes and words on paper links to then connect and hang through the halls. And in whole school engagement, using construction paper, cut multiple paper strips. You can use school colors or Christmas to be in the spirit. See how far you can connect in the halls to bring joy and awareness to your club and team. Again, this deadline is December 31st for that, but we want to show you some highlights from last month's challenge, and we hope you enjoy those. Right. So health and fitness this month. Again, we definitely want to get everyone to go and check out the health
dashboard that has been posted. This QR code will bring you directly to the dashboard as well, and you can get through it on the website. But just again, anything that you need as a coach from a health and fitness perspective can be found on this dashboard. From Cooking Club to Fit 5 to anything you name, and everything is free. So please take advantage of this opportunity.
Coaches update for this month. One thing I just want to show everyone the website again, SpecialOlympicsArkansas.org. First thing, as far as trainings are coming up, please make sure you keep an eye on the calendar to see if there's any trainings coming up in your area for sports that you will need certification in coming up. But first thing I wanted to show you guys is, of course, the Coaches Corner. Just a reminder here, but you'll click on Get Involved. You'll click on Coaches, and down at the bottom, just for those that haven't seen it in a while, for new coaches that are looking to become certified in the sport. Again, if you are a coach that has been coaching a while, and if you're looking to become certified in a new sport as well, this is where you'll go. You'll just click that down arrow, and then all of the things that you'll need will be right here. And the same thing for those returning coaches. If you're becoming recertified in a sport that you already have been certified in, you'll click that existing coaches portion. And then one thing to keep in mind, the difference here with existing coaches, everything can be done online. So if you're becoming recertified in the sport, all you do is go through these things: the protected behaviors, Class A, complete concussion, unified sports. If you're coaching unified sports, then your recertification is taking one approved continuing education course. And this is good for all of the sports that you're currently certified in. So with those continuing education courses, it can be either of these, any course from NFHS or any certification that you may have, depending on what that certification is. But again, these certifications are just something simple, and we wanted you all to be certified, recertified, but not taking the same sport and learning the same thing every time, but actually doing things to better yourself as a coach. So that's why you'll see some of these things like bullying, hazing, and inappropriate behaviors. That's something that you would help you be a better coach. So you'll see courses like that. But these aren't all of the approved courses, but these are just some that you can take. And keep in mind, one recertification is good for every 3 years. So just looking at this, 3, 6, 9, 12, that's about 12 years right there of being certified. So that's why you see there's not many courses here, but other courses are can be approved as well. But with that, I really want to show you all the resources here at the bottom, the Coaches Corner. And this was created for you all as coaches, just so you can have the tools that you'll need. Again, if there's anything that you think you will need as a coach, it should be found on here, or can be found. If there's something that's not on here, if you would like, just shoot us a message and we'll try to get it on there as well. But you'll see a lot of the coaches' resources right here, these sports rules and coaching guides. That'll bring you to any sport that Special Olympics offers. That'll give you coaching guides, the most updated rules on the sport, and things of that nature. But those are just some of the tools here. Right here, the coaches post check that you're listening to today, all of the post checks will be embedded here, so you'll be able to come back and look at them at a later date. On the right side, this is an image of any webinars or anything that Special Olympics International is having. You'll see this is an October 14th, 16th webinar, but how can I become a better coach? And this was from professional coaches and things like that, presented by Gallagher. So these are the type of things that you will see in this portion. A few other things: the coaches spotlight, the coach of the month will be here. We are also looking at more coaches, so please nominate any coaches that you think are going above and beyond to possibly be spotlighted. With Spotlight, we are sending you, of course, a thank you, try to give you some kind of merchandise, just showing our appreciation for everything that you do for those coaches that are spotlighted. A few other things, kind of the sports seasons kind of help you all as a coach to train and see when to train and get prepared for events. We have embedded the calendar, so it's a one-stop shop. These are also virtual trainings, so these are trainings just as refreshers. So if you need to come back and hear what some of our events are or just things in general. We try to put all of the trainings that we've had in the past here so you all can kind of see. And then also at the bottom right here, coaches want to see. And this is something we definitely want from you all, just to put in, hey, I would like to see on the dashboard, on the coaches post check, or just in my area, and some things that we can better things for you all as coaches. All right, everyone. So this is our state and regional competition recap segment. A lot of you have reached out about, hey, we see the state events and regional events and what's going on. We only see the words. We want to see what's happening. So we're going to put this segment together, and hopefully you guys can see what's going on and you can have a better chance at being a part of those events. All right, so upcoming sport events and opportunities for everyone. At the moment, we don't have any community partnership sport opportunities or out-of-state opportunities to share at this current moment, but I know they will be coming in very soon, so we'll share that most likely on the Nexus Post Check. With that, we are sharing the regional state competition opportunities. Again, these are only regional and state events. For area events, you'll have to check out the calendar as well, but for regional and state opportunities, this is open to everyone. But January 17th, Area 1 is hosting their regional floorball competition in Paragould, Arkansas. February 5th and 6th is Winter Games in Springdale, Arkansas. That includes floorball and pickleball. March 19th and 20th is Tournament of Champions in Benton, Arkansas. That is our state traditional basketball and cheerleading, and cheerleading is traditional and unified. And then May 21st through 23rd in Searcy, Arkansas is our last event of the year in May, which is our summer games. That includes track and field, swimming, tennis, bocce, softball, and powerlifting. Again, I know last year there was a lot of softball teams that were interested that didn't get the information initially. So please know that we will have softball again this year. So you get your teams prepared. Keep in mind for summer games as well as all of our state events, there is a quota for participation. For summer games, there's a quota in track and field, bocce, and swimming. And so with that, we are really encouraging athletes to compete in tennis, powerlifting, and softball to grow those sports. With those quotas, it's really with the capacity of the venues and also making sure our athletes have a quality experience when it comes to competition. So those are our state events that are coming up, and we will share more
All right,
on the
everyone.
next
So
call.
this is our Let's Meet segment. In this segment, we're going to meet athletes, coaches, board members, staff, you name it. This will give you a chance to meet those that are a part of Special Olympics Arkansas and just get to know them a lot better. So hope you enjoy it. All right, so I'm here with Mr. Jerry Bridges. Miss Jerry, can you introduce yourself? Tell everyone about yourself, where you're from, and your history with Special Olympics.
Jerry Bridges. I'm from Greenwood, Arkansas, but I've been all over the state doing Special Olympics. Started out in Harrison, area director up there, and I went to Boonville, was area director there, and then I was in the area Fort Smith area director there, and helped run the sports, track meets, softball, all the sports.
Awesome. And how long have you been involved with Special Olympics?
I started Special Olympics in 1978 in Harrison, and I've been doing them ever since.
So on top of that, you're also a board member as well. How was that?
I'm a board member. I've been to 5 or 6 different world games, and I've traveled all over the state of Arkansas trying to help out in different areas that need help with running off their programs and helping with their sports and setting up venues, state events every year since about 1978, and enjoy it a lot.
So since you said 1978, what keeps you involved with Special Olympics? What has been that why to keep you coming back and being involved with our athletes?
The number one thing is the athletes. I've got athletes that I had in elementary school in Harrison when I first started, and they are still participating in Special Olympics. And all the athletes across the state and a lot of athletes across the nation that I've been to World Games with, that's the reason I come back. They're number one.
Awesome. So what was that aha moment? That moment when you first was at an event, or what was that moment where you were like, all right, Special Olympics is what I want to be a part of?
Probably in Harrison. When I first started, we had, back then, in the old times, all the special ed students was bused over to one school. And I had a group of students in my PE class that I worked with every day and just fell in love with them.
Awesome. So this is for our coaches post check, of course. This is a monthly call for all of our coaches. We have a lot of new coaches there. What would you tell those new coaches, just some words of encouragement as far as getting involved, staying involved, and kind of on that level?
The biggest thing is stay involved, know your athletes, know what their abilities are, and don't wait to someone ask you to do something. Do it on your own. Step up, be assertive, do things for the athletes that need to be done for them.
So have you had any great stories from the times? I know you have a lot of stories, of course, but any stories that stick out that kind of...
I think one of the best ones is when we went to the World Games in Ireland. We had 12 players and we won a gold medal, and we had a variety of different level of players, and we were able to win the gold. I think that sticks out more than any other event.
Awesome. And with that, you've been to a few World Games, USA Games. A lot of coaches are interested, of course, in being a part of those games. What can you tell them as far as preparation and what they need to be USA Games or World Games coach?
Participation on your area games, state games, summer sports camps. Be sure to go to those because that's where athletes and coaches both are looked at to see who will be selected for the World Games and all that. So if you want to go to the World Games, you got to put in the time.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to leave?
No, just stay involved. Enjoy your athletes. That's the main thing.
All right. Well, on behalf of Special Olympics Arkansas, Jerry, definitely want to say thank you for everything you do for us.
Thank you.
And our athletes, and we greatly appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you for your time.
All right, so this is our Source Scoop portion of the post check. And for the Source Scoop, this is really designed for coaches to send out to those families. This is also information that coaches may not be aware of, but just to keep everyone in the loop and, of course, give you the scoop, no pun intended. So here, today's post check, we are focusing on the scoop of being a coach. Coach with Special Olympics Arkansas. Becoming a Special Olympics coach is more than just teaching sports. It's about making a real difference in athletes' lives. Coaches learn what makes each athlete unique and create personalized training that helps them grow and feel confident. They also teach important life skills like teamwork and communication while creating a sense of belonging. This strong coach-athlete bond boosts both physical and mental well-being, helping athletes succeed in all areas of life. Here are some requirements to becoming a Special Olympics Arkansas coach. Be 18 years of age. Go through a general session, must be completed one time only. Volunteer forms and waivers, which must be completed every 3 years. A background check, which also must be completed every 3 years. Protective behaviors training and concussion certification, which both must be completed every 3 years. Coach responsibilities, being available for practices, training, and competition, registering athletes for competitions, obtaining equipment for athletic training, recruiting assistant coaches for your local training program. Coach progression plan intended for coaches who want to go above and beyond beyond the required certified coach level. There's a bronze level, which complete all coach certified coaching level requirements and have coached Special Olympics athletes for a minimum of 1 year. In addition, completing a CPR certification, actively participate in Fit 5 wellness programming, and turn in a yearly exercise, nutrition, and hydration tracking sheet, and complete the Coaching Special Olympics Athletes course. To become a silver level coach, must complete all bronze level coach level requirements, appoint an athlete to lead healthy habits fitness for a portion of practice, includes individual athlete goal setting in your trainings, and increase your training program from 8 weeks to 12 weeks. Gold, complete all silver level requirements, complete a minimum of 1 tactics advanced training course, increase your 12-week training program to practice a minimum of 24 weeks, and work with athletes to develop a year-round training and wellness plan. All right, so now it's the Coaches Spotlight portion. With the Coaches Spotlight, these are coaches that were nominated by other coaches, families, other athletes, just anyone within the program, just going above and beyond. This person that has been nominated is said to be an amazing person inside and out. She is very involved with Special Olympics, both within the Hackett school system and independently. She goes above and beyond to make everyone around her feel included, especially the athletes. She is patient and kind to everyone she meets. She is always willing to step up and help out anywhere she is needed. With that, she is the perfect example of what a Special Olympics coach should be. So with that, with the drum roll, this month's Coaches Spotlight coach is Miss Linda Magnus from Hackett. With Linda, she has been coaching for 15 years and she is originally from Hackett. Her favorite food is pizza, and her favorite movie is It's a Wonderful Life. Fun fact about her is she loves Christmas, so perfect time of the year for her. With that, we were asked, what is your favorite coaching memory? She says it's a reoccurring memory, the smiles as the athletes feel a victory in a win or even a play. What is your why? She said, my primary reason for doing Special Olympics was to get my son involved. Then we fell in love. Now I enjoy enabling special needs people to feel like real athletes and become champions. A motivating quote from Coach Magnus is, you got this. So again, thank you, Coach Magnus, for everything that you do for our athletes. If there's anyone you would like to spotlight, please nominate them on the Coach's Corner. All right, so that concludes this December Coaches Post Check. I want to thank you all for joining. Happy holidays and a happy new year to everyone. Thank you all for everything that you do, and we hope you have an amazing break, or at least get a break for some of you. But thank you all for everything you do, and you will hear us on the next call in January.